The broadcast of the Altibox Norway Chess Super Tournament. We are being joined by another commentator for the day. It is Benedicte Westre Skog, one of the main organizers, and she's going to tell us more about the Norway Summit. You must know that here in Stavanger, it's not only about the Super Tournament, but also we have plenty of parallel activities, other tournaments, simuls, and the Norway Summit, which is about...
Yeah, I mean, actually at Norway Chess we have a lot of activities going on, including like a huge kids tournament, and I think between like these 2 weeks where we're going with the tournament, we have about 30 different events going on.
Wow,
and so
30.
Yeah, and so Norway Summit is one of them. And it's actually a huge conference that is based on the network that we have created here in Norway Chess, which is a huge network full of fantastic people, full of knowledge that we want to have them share with us. So we started this conference, Norway Summit, a couple of years ago. We had our first pilot, and we wanted to kind of test out if this was something that the audience wanted, like if this is something that the people here in Norway wanted to attend. And it was a huge success. So that's why we continued, and in a couple of days now, on June 5th, we're going to have the third Norway Summit conference here at the hotel.
Can you tell us about the topics that usually the Congress covers? This year it's about AI. Can you tell us about previous years and also more details on this year's topic?
Yeah, sure. So it's not a conference about chess at all, that's for sure. So we try to implement topics that's kind of in the news already. And so the first year here in this region, it's like an oil and gas region. That was hit pretty hard a few years ago, and people were talking about we need to be more innovative, we need to come up with new ideas for new businesses and all this stuff, and which is super great. But we were focusing on, okay, so how can we finance all these great ideas, because good ideas also need funding.
Sure.
And so the topic for the first year was about venture capital and crowdfunding, different types of finance of innovation, and which is not really a big thing in Norway yet. At least back then it was completely new. And so we tried to like bring something new to educate the local people, but also obviously bring local people in to share what they know, because the conference is based on dialogue. So that's very key. It's not like there's thousands of people coming to the conference, but we put people around round tables, and we make sure that if they have questions for the speakers, they can communicate through SMS with the moderator, and yeah. So
it's nice that it's interactive. It's not about a speech and the visitors just listening to the speech, but they can actually be part of this discourse and how to further think about the ideas.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not that many like presentations. We have a lot of, we call it fireside chats. So we have the moderator bring people in on stage to actually. It's more of a discussion, so we're like talking to the people. So it's been good so far. And like you said, yeah, this year's conference is about the future of intelligence, and the focus is on artificial intelligence,
which is very much connected to chess.
Yeah, I know. So the bridge between chess and that is actually it's a good connection. So it's quite fitting to have it here. But you know, a lot of people, they don't really know about like how far we come in research and development of artificial intelligence. So that's kind of what we want to try to enlighten people to see, how far did we actually reach on this topic? How crazy are things right now? Because most of the people attending, they're not experts on artificial intelligence. So we bring them in to talk about that, and we're also going to give really concrete tips and ideas on how you can use artificial intelligence, implement that into your business. We have a lot of examples from people that are using artificial intelligence in their businesses today. So that's going to be really interesting to see from all over the world. And at the end of the day, we're also going to have discussions about moral morals and ethics, which is important, I think, in this on this topic.
Definitely,
Yeah.
and I guess still also a bit of a myth buster it should be, because there are some people who think that, well, the robots will take over and humanity will disappear.
Yeah, a lot of people think that, and you know what? I think, well, I think it's a good idea to actually start the discussion about these things now, before it's too late.
Can people still attend it? Are there still tickets available?
Absolutely, there are more tickets for sale, so if you're interested in the area, you should definitely try to make it on June 5. And even if you can't make it, you should still visit the Norway Summit website to check out previous conferences, and yeah, so norwaysummit.com. It's really simple. Check it out.
And I asked the guy here who was going to hold the presentation
Yeah.
if the presentation was available for me, because I know nothing about the topic.
Right.
And he said yes. I guess you have the biggest experts in the world on the
Right.
topics, do you?
Yeah, of
Trying
course.
to present the topic to people who know nothing about
which is
the topic.
Yeah, and that's important, because we can't have a conference for only experts, and no one would come. It wouldn't be interesting for anyone, and people wouldn't kind of follow, because that could be difficult. So we try to make it as general as possible, but of course enlightening.
Is it meant for the broad audience? That's what you're saying, or is it meant for the experts trying to communicate, get the experts together?
I mean, it's a mix of both. We definitely try to attract business leaders, change makers, politicians, and so on to come. But it's for anyone, I would say.
Do you have any big stars coming this year?
I mean, you know, a lot of the people that come, they are really big stars, but they're maybe not that famous by name.
They're stars like chess players. They're famous within their field.
Right. Yeah, maybe. But people that have amazing backgrounds and have done amazing things usually come to the summit.
How do you attract them? Is it are you connected with the chess? Do people come to because it's a chess tournament there?
Yeah, you know what? A lot of people do, because some of these people are really hard to get. They don't come for the money. They come sometimes because they want to meet
Magnus and Rishi and the superstars
exactly,
in chess.
and they want to see this tournament. Yeah, it's fabulous. So we're gonna have an event actually with the players from the tournament and the speakers from the summit. So we try to like connect them, and I think both of them, like both parties, think it's interesting to communicate like that.
Yeah, the big thinkers and great minds in the world.
Exactly. You know the speakers, they're so smart in their own way, but it's still funny. Like they're still like their heroes are kind of these chess players, which is kind of cool.
What about Gary Kasparov? Because he seemed to be in Norway these days actually already for something. Some similar thing in somewhere else. He's the most active chess player into the field, obviously.
Yeah. You know, we had him the first year we had a Norway Summit, and he was there, and he's also been visiting Norway Chess a couple of times, and he said when he was here that Norway Chess is like the Wimbledon of chess, which is like a huge compliment to us.
That's huge from Kasparov.
Yeah, but if he's here, maybe you should invite him.
Yes, I'm not sure. He was in Ålesund, I think.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere. I'm not sure if any
travels
other chess players are interesting for the chess players are mostly interested in chess, but Kasparov is so much involved in AI, which means artificial intelligence.
Right.
Computers thinking on their own.
I think chess players do actually, since AlphaZero played those chess games, and AlphaZero taught himself or itself. I don't even know how to call him, her.
Yeah, I know it's hard now.
And that was fascinating to the chess fans all over the world, and also to the chess professionals. So I think we became more aware that AI is going to be a big thing also for chess, the evolution of chess.
Because just ordinary computers, that's not really considered AI, right? It's the way that the AI means that the that the machines thinks on their own. That's the point. And it may revolutionize chess if someone gets hold of that.
It can revolutionize a lot of things.
Yes, obviously.
So, yeah.
But just after this Alpha, what's the name again? AlphaZero beat Stockfish. It seemed like, wow, the first one who gets hold of that machine would have a big advantage to the others.
To play against Magnus, yes.
But in a few years, perhaps all the chess players will have machines that are thinking for themselves. What would that do with the chess?
Possible. Well, you should attend the summit and let's find out, huh?
Yes, certainly.
Because these guys are using, they don't use all their energy to make machines. They don't use it to beat Magnus Carlsen chess or Stockfish chess. They use it for bigger purposes than that. They kind of
there are higher purposes.
They have higher
the chess
purposes.
Game,
chess and go and so on. It's just testing fields where they're experimenting or something, isn't it? Like that. They use chess for
the Alpha Zero. The machine taught itself how all the rules and everything.
Right.
But
I'm sure it's doing that in other fields as well, not only chess.
Yes, it did it in Go and other games, and of course they're using it for higher purposes. But it's a good way for proving how quickly this artificial intelligence can learn and improve.
And that's why we need to have this conversation and try to see how far we come with the research and development on that, and also implications from it.
We are definitely going to be there, I believe. Simen, we should go to the Norway Summit, and as you have heard, there are still tickets available. You should visit the website norwaysummit.com if you are nearby, near Stavanger, or simply visit the website to see the previous speeches in order to learn more about this amazing initiative that you have brought together here at Norway Chess. As we mentioned, so many activities going on, 30 activities here. We see mainly the super tournament, but Norway Chess is a lot more than that. Thank you for joining us, Benedicte. It's been such a pleasure.
Me again.
We will need to talk about the rest of the games, but we hope to have you in the coming days.
Yes, for sure.
A short break, and then we will be back with the remaining games of round 6.
Go2 Life is instant health in a bottle. Enjoy the experience of life, vitality, energy, recovery, and water in one water bottle, without the downsides of all those added calories or sugar. Go2 Life is a lifestyle product for wellness, recovery, and energy. It's water charged with a high level of oxygen. Using our unique technology, we make it possible to dissolve oxygen in water up to 10 times more than you normally find in your tap or bottled water. That could provide boosts to your health. This makes oxygen water one of the most sought-after well-being and lifestyle products in the world. Find out more at www.go2life.no.